Cerro Paranal, a remote mountaintop in the arid Atacama Desert in northern Chile. Currently a busy building site, it will soon become the Paranal Observatory, Europe's new high-tech exploration base for advanced astrophysical research. Paranal has been chosen as the home of the ESO Very Large Telescope Array, or VLT, the world's largest astronomical telescope. During the construction work at Paranal, the observatory was given the honor of a formal visit by the President of the Republic of Chile and the King and Queen of Sweden. The background for the visit was the successful conclusion of a new agreement between the Republic of Chile and ESO, the intergovernmental European research organization behind the Very Large Telescope project. Two days earlier, at a ceremony at the Chilean Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Santiago, the formal exchange of the instruments of ratification took place. The documents were signed by the Chilean Minister of Foreign Affairs, Don José Miguel Insulza, and the ESO Director General, Professor Ricardo Giacconi, in the presence of the ESO Council as well as Chilean scientists and government officials. The new agreement provides a firm legal basis for the relations between ESO and Chile, the host country.
I want to congratulate you and congratulate us all for the signature of this document, which definitely will provide the legal and political framework for the development of your work in Chile. From now on, every obstacle that could have difficulted the work of ESO in Chile is definitely put behind, and I am certain that this will be helpful for your work as well as for the development of Chilean science and Chilean astronomy, which is certainly of our utmost interest. We have cooperated together in solving problems, and I am sure that this spirit of cooperation will prevail in the future for the benefit of science and for the benefit of our country as well. I thank you very much. Muchas gracias. The signing of the instrument of ratification and approval of the Interpretative, Supplementary and Amending Agreement of the 63 Convention between ESO and the Chilean government opens a new page in the history of relations between the European Southern Observatory and its host country, Chile. As we all know, an agreement is successful only when all parties involved will profit from it. This is definitely the case of this agreement, and something we should all feel proud to have achieved. It is gratifying that this agreement will bring significant mutual benefits to Chile and to ESO and introduce closer cooperation between our scientific communities. For ESO, it is a warrant of stability for our future activities in Chile, and in particular for the development of our project for the next century, the VLT array in Cerro Paranal. The road is now open for the successful completion of the VLT project, which will provide an important new tool for all mankind to explore the vast and mysterious universe surrounding us. Muchas gracias.
Meanwhile, at the Paranal Observatory, preparations for the formal visit by the President of the Republic of Chile, Don Eduardo Frei, and the King and Queen of Sweden were in full swing. This visit, planned to take place only 2 days later, marked a high point in the relations between ESO and Chile.
Probando audio. Hola, 2, 3, 4, probando audio.
December the 4th, 1996, a warm but windy day on Paranal. Before the heads of state and their entourages arrive at Paranal, the ESO Council and the ambassadors of the member states have time to inspect the construction progress. The heads of state arrive after a short drive from a specially prepared airstrip at the foot of the mountain. The guests are welcomed by the President and members of the ESO Council and the Director General and his senior staff in Chile and shown around on the telescope platform.
Importante que la liga a la inauguración. Va a pasar vamos a tener bueno, Excelencia, Su Majestad, yo le propongo que vamos a entrar.
Señoras y señores, en estos momentos hacen su ingreso a la cúpula de este telescopio número 1 del Observatorio Paranal, Su Excelencia el Presidente de la República de Chile, don Eduardo Frei Ruiz-Tagle, y sus majestades el Rey de Suecia, Carl XVI Gustaf, y la Reina Silvia.
The first speaker is Dr. Peter Criolla, President of the ESO Council.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you on Cerro Paranal, the site of the world's largest optical observatory. 9 years ago, in a historical meeting at the ESO headquarters in Garching, Germany, the 8 member states of ESO, united in the Council, took the momentous decision to construct the Very Large Telescope. The members of the ESO Council present here and I are happy to be here today and to sense the enthusiasm which is evident in all quarters. We have no doubt that it was a wise decision by our countries to build the VLT and support this great project.
Professor Riccardo Giacconi, Director General of ESO.
We are thankful to all those in and outside ESO who have helped realize this project, and in particular to those authorities who have provided political and financial support for this project. Without their foresight, this moment would not have been possible. During the coming years, it will be our privilege to share with them and the rest of mankind the excitement of new discoveries which will be made with a very large telescope. The comprehension of our cosmic surroundings is one of the noblest goals of human race. It enables us to understand and appreciate our niche in space and time, and it opens our minds toward fundamental truths which unite us all.
The Chilean Minister of Foreign Affairs, Don José Miguel Insulza.
Representar al gobierno de Chile en esta ceremonia y compartir con todos ustedes la satisfacción y la esperanza que nos produce estar aquí participando en esta significativa ocasión, por medio de la cual se inaugura el Centro de Observación de la ESO en Cerro Paranal. Esta satisfacción se origina en primer lugar en la importancia del proyecto que hoy inauguramos. El telescopio VLT-VLTI, ya descrito por el presidente del Consejo y el director de ESO, constituye no solo una expresión de la más moderna tecnología puesta al servicio de las ciencias astronómicas, sino también una oportunidad de selección para profundizar en el conocimiento del universo y responder así a las interrogantes que han preocupado a la humanidad desde sus orígenes.
Antes de proceder a la colocación de la cápsula del tiempo,
His Excellency Don Eduardo Frei Ruiz-Tagle, President of the Republic of Chile.
Eduardo Frei Ruiz-Tagle.
Al contemplar esta obra, en medio del desierto chileno, hecha con el esfuerzo conjunto de un grupo de países europeos, de su comunidad científica de astrónomos y de Chile, sus trabajadores, sus ingenieros y sus técnicos, siento no solo satisfacción, sino que también un legítimo orgullo. Con gran alegría estamos hoy día dando el vamos a esta gran obra que significa futuro, desarrollo para nuestro país. Muchas gracias.
After his speech, President Frey inserts a time capsule into the first telescope building. The time capsule, a metal container which is permanently sealed, contains a copy of the new agreement, a description of the VLT project, a collection of the most outstanding scientific papers by astronomers in ESO's member countries and Chile, as well as a selection of the day's newspapers. The event is witnessed by the construction workers, two of whom assist their president. Everyone is happy that this important milestone in the VLT project has been reached. The blessing, marking the conclusion of the ceremony, is pronounced by the Bishop of Antofagasta. Then comes a photo session for the many photographers. Each of them tries to get the best shot of the visiting dignitaries against the impressive background provided by the VLT buildings. It is undoubtedly a memorable day for everyone concerned. Also for the many workers who have gathered to see the President and the royal couple. Following the formal event, the visitors drive down to the ESO base camp, where, in commemoration of the day, the President of Chile and the King of Sweden are presented with beautiful scale models of the VLT. The ceremony is a high-profile media event, and ESO has prepared a press center from which Chilean and European journalists can file their reports back to the editorial offices. The lunch for the many guests forms a fitting end to the formal visit to Paranal. Later, in Antofagasta, the capital of the second region of Chile, a dinner provides a good opportunity for residents of Antofagasta, members of the ESO Council and ESO member state ambassadors to meet and to get to know one another at an informal level.
Paranal es una aventura muy especial. No es un proyecto de cualquier. No es un proyecto de tipo de rendimiento económico. Es un proyecto de la humanidad. Nosotros somos muy orgullosos de poder, en la segunda región de Chile.
But I would like to take this opportunity to express a very deep gratitude that ESO feels for the efforts and the support of the second region. So it gives me very great pleasure to receive you here, and I hope you will have a good time. Thank you very much.
As the sun sets over the Pacific, the serene calmness of the desert reasserts itself. Construction work will continue for a while, but soon the first of the giant VLT telescopes will open its eye on the majestic southern sky, searching for answers to some of mankind's most profound questions.